And so I'm going to pass over to, so firstly, thank you so much for the provision of this morning tea, Madaan. I know and the amount of work you've done throughout the years of the college with Sahil, and we know that Simran is still making her way to the other graduation as well. So I understand Sahil has a few words to say. I'll just pass the attention to Sahil, and then after that we're going to have some words from Pat and Karen. Get Sahil.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Sahil Madaan, and I'm from 13 year 6, and I've just finished my year 13 exams. I'd just like to say a few words. I've had the privilege to be at such a school where I've had people who have supported me through the thick and thin, and I've also dealt with people who saw me as a label. Sahil, the autistic kid, and thought, should I have to deal with him? Should he be in a mainstream school? Does he have to do NCA? To all those who encouraged and believed in me so that I can stand here today and say, I've graduated high school and moving on to university to do my degree, thank you all so much. To all those who understood my tenacity, thank you for coming into my life to help me prove myself and break out of my comfort zone in order to fit in, and more importantly to prove that labels do not matter. Labels do not determine who I am and what I'm going to achieve. A label is just a temporary tag people use to file away things. It is not a definition of me. Through the number of years I have spent at BDSC, I have been taught by a vast range of teachers. I do not wish to single out each one, but there have been those who I will remember as important signposts in my life. Teachers who have been a part of my journey are ones who have been willing to learn, listen, and have patience while trying to understand my world and the special attention that I sometimes require. Teachers such as Mr. Clark, Mr. Henty, Mr. Kumar, Mr. McKenna, Mr. TP, Mr. Bartholomew, Mr. Hart, have felt the pain and struggles that I tend to face within a typical classroom situation and have made every attempt to make my journey through high school smoother. Other teachers include Miss Fenton, Miss Williams, Miss Monks, who I met and were willing to understand me as an individual and not my label. I've also had several teacher aides that was willing to patiently understand me through many school class periods. Thank you all for sticking beside me and helping me reach this goal of completing NCA. I truly wish students like me get to have such teachers in their lives, as they make surviving high school a much easier experience. High school is not meant to be easy. I am told it is a rite of passage, but I will happily go through these rites again if it means being taught by teachers like these. The 4 years that I have been at this school, I take away tokens of emotions, battles, and situations which make me who I am today. For this, the first thing I take away is that of a rubber band. The rubber band will encourage me to take one day at a time and to understand and incorporate all the changes, as things may not seem to go as planned. I remember especially all the instantaneous deadlines of assignments and sudden topic tests, the memories of all the mistakes that I've made, including those of my nervous breakdowns to that of the imminent panic attacks before exams. I've kept an eraser in the toolbox I take away from this college. I have learned to learn from my mistakes and to understand that no one is perfect. I've kept a safety pin and paper clip to help me remember to keep it all together. It will help me pinpoint my problems, which will make it easier for me to be able to solve each battle as it comes. I take with me friends who have become a crucial part of my identity. Part of my condition causes me to have limited understanding of social norms, and these friends have displayed immense patience. Although I am taking away a lot of things from the school, I also believe that I will be leaving a lot of things behind. I feel that I have given the school and the staff a different perspective into looking at my world and to encourage them to look at students as individuals. I hope that you all will try to find time to make the special allowances for students like me so that you get to know them and not their label. One of the most important people I've felt with the help of my school, I have turned around into accepting me for who I am, is my own sister. I understood she was ashamed and embarrassed of me and didn't want to be associated with me at all during school hours. She has had to deal with my not so fine moments over the course of her life. She, despite being my younger sibling, has always had to be the responsible one. The college especially has helped to transform transform into accepting me for who I am. To the point where only a couple of days ago, she told me that she will truly miss having me at school. That belief is a true change of heart. I also want to take this opportunity to thank my parents. I know many of you would look at my mother and think, oh no, this lady not again. But she is my strongest advocate and believer without who I will not be here today. Yes, she does seem a bit like the helicopter parent that everyone dreads, but she is the reason I have achieved what I have. All the accolades that come my way should in fact go her way. She does truly deserve a recognition and even a medal for what she has had to endure over the years, and not once has she given up or balked at the responsibility. This has made dealing with my moods, tantrums, and even reading the entire novel Tomorrow When the War Begins, cover to cover, allowed to me so that I could answer the chapter questions. Every child loves their parents, and I know I have not been an easy child to raise, but you have done an awesome job of it. Thank you, Mom and Dad. Taking this opportunity to thank all the wonderful people in my life, I would also like to thank Vanessa, who played a major role alongside that of my parents for making me who I am today. Thank you so much for believing in me. Thank you all for being part of my life. I bid you all farewell as I continue to the next phase of my learning. Another battle to break stereotypes and that I know I will encounter. You have empowered me to do this with dignity and finesse.
Wonderful words for us to hear as teachers at this time of the year. Thank you for that, for the endorsement of your school, but I think especially for the endorsement of your family. And I just really want to acknowledge Mr. and Mrs. Madan. Simran, don't worry about that. Younger sisters always feel a bit like that about their older brothers. Right? But thank you for your support today. It's wonderful to put this on for the staff, and we wish you all the best in the next stage of the journey, so well done there. And great for our new principal to hear that endorsement of our school as well, and it gives me great pleasure to reintroduce and introduce Karen Brinsden to our staff. Karen's just been a bit overwhelmed with the size of the staff here, and of course we work right to the end of the year, not like those senior schools over there.
You get a lot of missing them.
That's right. Karen, it's great to have you back here. The community's very, very excited about it, and I just hand over to you for a few words if you'd like.
First of all, Sahil, I think that if every graduate of BDUC makes the most of the opportunities that are afforded here, then we've done very well here as a community at BDUC. So congratulations on your time here and graduating tonight, but also the best of luck for your future. And it's nice to think that so many people have played a part in where you go from here on in. So thank you for what you've shared back with us over your journey here. To everyone else, yes, it's a little bit daunting when you're coming from a school of 50 staff. It is at times I feel like I'm coming home, and then other times I go, golly gosh, what's happened in that very brief time while I was away.